This is Mental Forge, where weakness burns and warriors are built. 3 words. 3 words that will rearrange the very foundation of your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately, your life if you let them. They are not complicated. In fact, their power lies in their simplicity. But do not mistake simplicity for weakness. The greatest transformations in history, both personal and societal, have begun with simple ideas, uttered by brave souls, then applied with unshakable faith. These 3 words are not just a mantra. They are a key that unlocks the next 90 days of your life into something so radically different, so laser-focused, so purposeful, that people who once knew you may no longer recognize you because your identity will have shifted, not by chance, but by design. This is the beginning of the new you. So what are the 3 words? Decide, commit, act. We'll break them down. And by the end of this journey together, you won't just understand these words intellectually, you will embody them, you will breathe them, you will live them, and you will transform through them. Before we dive in, if this resonates with you and you want more life-changing content like this, make sure to subscribe. Decide. To decide is to cut off from all other options. The Latin root of the word decide is decidere, meaning to cut off. When you truly decide, you sever all paths except the one ahead. It's not a wish. It's not a preference. It is a definitive turning point in your internal GPS. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill wrote, "The mastery of procrastination is the start of every great fortune. Every major transformation begins with a decision. Not a feeling, not a hope, a decision." When Julius Caesar landed on the shores of Britain, he burned the ships. He decided there would be no turning back. Victory or death. That is what decision looks like. No plan B, no retreat. Deciding means you no longer identify as the person who used to hesitate, who used to negotiate with fear, who used to delay dreams in the name of comfort. From this moment on, you decide who you are. Not your past, not your fears. You. And who are you deciding to become in these next 90 days? Unshakably confident, fearless, decisive, focused, identity, anchored, wealth-minded, purpose-driven, self-disciplined, free in mind, rich in soul. This is not just motivation, this is installation. When Henry Ford decided to create the Model T, the world said it was impossible. He didn't ask for permission, he didn't wait for consensus, he decided. Then he committed, then he acted, and the automobile industry was born. Decision is the beginning of power. Say it out loud. I decide who I become. I decide what I allow. I decide how I respond. I decide my future. Before we move forward, take a deep breath and repeat, I decide. Now we move to the second word, commit. Commitment is the bridge between your decision and your results. It is the oxygen of success. Without it, your dreams suffocate. Dennis Waitley once said, "Losers make promises they often break. Winners make commitments they always keep." Commitment is a sacred contract with your future self. In The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, we learn that the difference between success and failure is not dramatic. It is subtle, small choices, repeated daily. That is commitment. Showing up, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when no one is watching. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, committed to discipline every day of his life. In his journal, now known as Meditations, he wrote to himself, not to others. He practiced. He trained. He built a mindset of indifference to obstacles. That's real commitment. Are you willing to commit, even when the results are invisible? Even when progress feels microscopic? In Atomic Habits, James Clear shares the power of compounding behavior. 1% better every day doesn't seem like much until 90 days pass, and your entire life is unrecognizable. Commitment doesn't ask how you feel, it asks who you are. Let this sink in. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems, and systems require commitment. Say it now. I commit fully. I commit daily. I commit until. Subscribe now if you haven't already, because we are only getting started. Act. Without action, decision and commitment are like seeds left unplanted. They hold potential, but never become reality. Action is the translation of faith into motion. Claude Bristol, in The Magic of Believing, said, "Thoughts are things, but thoughts without action are only dreams." Action is what separates the dreamers from the doers, the thinkers from the creators, the dabblers from the legends. When Thomas Edison was inventing the light bulb, he didn't fail 1,000 times. He discovered 1,000 ways that didn't work. That's action. That's iteration. That's power. You must act with boldness, not recklessness. Strategic boldness, the kind that says, "I don't know every step, but I will not stay still." Bob Proctor taught that the moment you act on an idea, it begins to transform from spirit into form, from imagination into manifestation. Every action you take is a vote for the person you are becoming. In The Compound Effect, by Darren Hardy, we see how small actions, repeated consistently, create massive results. Success is not a one-time leap. It is a rhythm, a beat, a march of focused, intentional movement. Alexander the Great conquered the known world before the age of 30, not because he waited, but because he acted with unwavering resolve. If you want 90 days to change your life, you must do more than hope. You must move. Say it. I act. I move. I progress. Now, let's go deeper. Decide what your future identity is. Are you a leader, a creator, a warrior, a master of your craft? Good. Then begin embodying it now. Your subconscious mind cannot resist repetition. Feed it the truth you want to become. Every morning for the next 90 days, repeat this. I am decisive. I commit fully. I act with boldness. I lead with clarity. I grow daily. I am free in mind, rich in soul, abundant in life. These are not affirmations. These are declarations. And declarations reprogram your identity. Let's talk about identity. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. In Psycho-Cybernetics by Dr. Maxwell Maltz, we learn that the human mind is a goal-seeking machine, but it can only pursue goals that align with its self-image. If your identity is stuck, your results are shackled. To change your life, upgrade your identity. Your words, your thoughts, your rituals, they all feed your identity. Leonardo da Vinci didn't become a genius by accident. He asked powerful questions. He studied everything. He identified as a master learner, and so he became one. Your 90-day transformation is not about doing more. It's about becoming more. Say it. I upgrade my identity every day. Take action now. Grab a journal. Write down the new identity you are installing. Who are you in 90 days? Not what do you want. WHO are you becoming? Bold, focused, free, strategic, grounded, visionary, spirit-led, decisive, wealth-aware, morally strong. Visualize it, feel it, install it. Now write down your 3 non-negotiables for the next 90 days. What will you no longer tolerate? What rituals will you implement daily? Maybe it's wake up at 5 a.m. Train your body every day. Read 20 pages daily. Visualize your future. Speak declarations aloud. Track progress. Reject excuses. Take risks. Serve others. Pray. Reflect. Build. The blueprint is not one size fits all. But it must be consistent. And it must begin today. Say it now. I begin today. I decide. I commit. I act. You now have the foundation. But foundations are only the beginning. Let's move into the action acceleration phase. You're going to take 3 immediate actions. 1. Write your 90-day identity, not goals. Identity. Who are you becoming? 2. Install a morning ritual that reinforces that identity. Daily declarations, movement, reading, prayer. 3. Take 1 bold action that scares you. Today, not next week. Now. Fear is a liar. Boldness builds courage. Next, we anchor identity. Every night before bed, reflect. Did I think like the new me? Did I act like the new me? Did I speak as the new me? This is how you rewire your subconscious. This is how you escape old patterns. This is how you build a life that reflects your inner power. Your 90-day outcome is not a mystery. It's a math equation. Clarity plus commitment plus consistency equals transformation. Repeat it daily. Now we close with power. Let's recap. The 3 words that change everything: decide, commit, act. Decide to cut off all other options. Own your future. Commit, show up daily, no matter how you feel. Act, move boldly, repeatedly, strategically. These 3 words are not just instructions, they are invitations to a new life. And that life begins now. Your confidence will be unshakable, your belief systems bulletproof. You will no longer be fear paralyzed. You will be faith driven. You are focused. You are disciplined. You are strategic. You are visionary. You are grounded in moral power and unstoppable in motion. If you haven't already, subscribe to ensure you never miss content that could transform your destiny. Now go. Write it, speak it, live it. You are free in mind, rich in soul, abundant in results. This is your time. Decide, commit, act. Champions, your mind has been forged a little stronger today, but the real test isn't what you learned, it's what you do with it. Take action, dominate your day, and remember, we're not just building better thoughts, we're forging unstoppable lives. The forge doesn't stop, and neither do you. If this episode hit you where it counts, subscribe to Mental Forge Academy and join the Brotherhood of Champions who refuse to settle for ordinary. Go transform, strike while the mind is hot.